welcome to my channel. My name is Paola, and in today's YouTube video I will be taking you guys on a week in my life, and it's gonna be an interesting week, especially for my first YouTube video because I wanted to make it interesting for you guys. So in this week, unfortunately I'm losing my job. Yeah, you may be wondering why and what job I had and why I'm losing it. Well, I work at Joann's. Yeah. It's pretty self-explanatory why I'm losing my job this week. So, in my Joann's, our official last day is tomorrow, May 20th. And I only have work for 3 more days after today because our last official date for us employees will be on Thursday the 22nd, I believe. And yeah, so I'll take you guys along with that. But today is Monday, May 19th, and I will be market prepping and also answering some questions about myself that I've had, so I can introduce myself properly to you guys and you guys get to know a little bit about me. And yeah, and what this channel is going to be about. And we're just market prep because I need to severely market prep because I had a market last month that I did pretty good on with my smaller makes, my $5 makes, couple big items, but more of my smaller ones. I sold a lot of those and I barely have any left. So I have done a couple market prepping. These couple, like, I would say 2 weeks that it's been since that market. But today we're gonna really market prep, so okay. So now that I got myself all settled in, let's start crocheting. So, and also answer a few questions. So let me put on this glove real quick here. So first question, as you heard in the beginning, my name is Paola. I am also 20 years old. You may not believe that, but yes, I am 20. I am turning 21 later this year as well. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I literally do not look 20, but I am. And it's pretty embarrassing because I have gone out to a couple restaurants lately, and they always hand me a kid's meal. Yeah, a kid's meal. Or a kid's drink. Or treat me like a kid when I'm out with my family. But fortunately, I'm not a kid. I think it's the bangs. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do you think it's the bangs? I also have a little bit, well, not right now, but I usually have eyeliner and mascara on, and that's it. Let me know because I've never, well, I had bangs when I was younger, but I literally haven't had them for a very, very long time. And I recently got them done because I just wanted a little change, and yeah, I'm getting told that I look 14 or 15. Yeah, so there's that. So I'm gonna be experimenting right now to see which hook size I'm gonna need to make. Oh yeah, I haven't told you guys what we're gonna make today. We're making fluffy bees, and I'm gonna be using Burnett Fluffy and the yellow. I think it's the only yellow they have in this brand. Sunshine Yellow it's called. We're using that. We're using Feels Like a Dream Lion brand yarn in the black color, which is called Caviar for some reason. We're using this as well for the stripes, and Snowflake in the Feels Like a Dream as well. Super soft, it's like super soft. Got these all at Michael's, actually, all at Michael's. And yeah, let's see. I'm thinking a 4mm, but a 5mm might work as well. No, not that I'm looking at it, because that's my 5mm. Looking a little thin. I have a 4.5. This is my 4.5. maybe 4.5. Oh, there's a hair. Yeah, maybe 4.5. I'll start with the. Do I even have my 4mm? Yes, I do, right here. Also, these are all customized Clover Amore hooks, my favorite hooks out there. And I got these customized. Excuse me. I got these customized. From, I believe it's called Hooked by Holtby, if I'm pronouncing that right, on Etsy. And she makes all kinds of customized hooks. Almost any type of hook you can choose from. And these are just my favorite. And recently, this was my very first one. This dark blue 5mm one. I got 5mm because, oh yeah, Hooked by Holtby, right there. Did it focus there? Yep. Right there. That's her name on Etsy. I believe she might have her own website as well, but I'm not too 100% on that. I got 5mm because it's the main hook that I use for my plushies mainly. And recently I've been diving into different like sizes, especially with yarn though, because I am a Sweet Snuggles light kind of girl, and 5mm is my hook for that. But I've used Big Twist Posh, and 5mm is too big for Big Twist Posh. That's for me. And 4.5 is the perfect one for Big Twist Posh. And I got customized to say Yarn Heaven. And unfortunately, I couldn't put Yarn Heaven crochet, but it makes a perfect like little, you have to put it together kind of thing. For that, I also have 6mm that also says Yarn Heaven on it. In this beautiful color. If you cannot tell, my favorite color is blue. If you cannot tell already, these are my only hooks that I have customized and the ones that I only use. So yeah, I have 6mm, 6mm, 5mm, 4.5, 4mm, and 3.25. I use this one for my really small pocket friends that I'll show you guys when I crochet them. Pocket friends, roses, because I also make rose bouquets. So roses for 4mm, Big Twist Posh. Well, 4mm I can use for also my, what is it called? It starts with a B. Parfait Chunky. Yes, Parfait Chunky. I also use for 4mm, 4.5 for Big Twist Posh. So when that runs out, we'll see what we do with this one. 6mm for Sweet Snuggles, not Sweet Snuggles Light, but the Sweet Snuggles, the very thick one. The 6mm, that's what I use, and then 5mm for most of my Sweet Snuggles. Sweet Snuggles plushies. There we go. Yep. So we're gonna be experimenting on these. I'm thinking 4mm, but it looks a little too small. Like, it might look perfect too, but let's see. Let me see the. Feels like a dream here. There's a lot of hairs on it. Honestly, probably 4mm because of how thin this one is as well. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I'm thinking 4mm for these bees. This is my first time making these fluffy bees, so hopefully they're a hit. Because I've heard and I've seen from other crocheters when I'm with them at events that kids like to buy bees for some reason. I've never made bees. Well, I have, but I haven't sold any at my market. So yeah, we're gonna try this out for my next market. And yeah, let's see. So another question that I could answer or tell you guys about myself is Okay guys, I am back and I'll show you guys the final result of the bee. Alright, so here it is. I'm thinking I'm gonna add a little bit of white, but not the fuzzy white. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. There's a close-up. Yeah, just a little bit of white on the side so it gives it a little bit more character and not really creepy. He's like really fuzzy, soft. Like I said, I was gonna do the bobble stitches just so it was no sew, but it was just so small for this size. And I'm thinking of these ones just being $8 instead of $5, especially because they do take a little bit more time. But I'm gonna change my little bit pattern here. Instead of doing 2 more after I do the 24, I'm gonna do 1 more and then start the black. So the head is a little bit bigger, but I do really like how it came out. It's super soft. Yep, and I'm thinking of $8 for these ones. But yeah, here's that result. And I don't really have anything else for today besides just working on these. I might update you guys on when I'm done making these for the day. And yeah, I'll just show you how many I made. I'm planning on making at least 10 of them, but maybe five for today. I'll see what I do today, but yeah, here's that little bee. And yeah, maybe I can just show you guys my dogs real quick so you guys get to know them because they will be in my vlog. So let me take this off real quick and make sure I don't lose any of my stitch markers and stuff. And my hook. And here's one of them. Here's my Roxy. Again, she is a purebred Yorkie. Dile hola. Dile hola. She's my baby. She's 4 years old. Now that I grabbed him, here he is. Here's Coco. Oh, ay, panzón. He's a chunky monkey. I always call him that because he is kind of chunky. But here he is. He's a he is a Yorkie mixed with a Shih Tzu. But enséñale. No, but he's a Yorkie mixed with a Shih Tzu, which I do believe, but I feel like he's more Yorkie because of how he looks on the face. But he's definitely pretty big for being a Yorkie, so yeah, that Shih Tzu does come in there. He is 5 years old. He's gonna turn 6 in August, and I've had him since I was gonna turn 15. Huh, bud? ¿Verdad que sí? Well, I was 14, but I got him for my 15th birthday. ¿Verdad que sí? He's a big baby. I'll update you guys later on how many bees I made today. Again, I'm hoping for at least 5 today.
Okay guys, it is currently 11 p.m. at night. I am low-key whispering because, again, it is 11 p.m. at night and I am talking to you guys. So, I finished the fuzzy bees. I only made 4. I'm not sure if I plan to make another, but if I do, I will only make 1 more and see. Hopefully they sell pretty good. But I put them in my not finished just yet pile because like I said earlier, I plan to put the white around their eyes so they look a little bit more cuter, but yep. Oh, this one's a little floppy, I guess. But yeah, I decided on the other 2 that I made. I decided to keep that one extra yellow row in the front because it just looked a little bit better. So, yep, here they are. They're super, super soft. Again, I'm gonna be selling them for $8 because, first of all, I thought a little bit more about it. I'm like, $8 even reasonable? I'm like, yes, because the yarn is a little bit more expensive. So, the yarn is a little bit more expensive, but here he is. Again, I only made 4, and they all just need their little white on the edge of their eyes. But yep, there's those. And while I'm here with my other, um, with my bag of market makes that need a little bit more to be finished before they're finished. And here, I'll show you guys some of them. Here are my pink axolotls. I made 3 of these. Here's it. And you may be wondering, what are they missing? They're missing their little spine here. That goes all around, all the way to here. And yep, this I used to make crochet groups pattern. Don't get me wrong, I love her patterns, but I came across this pattern with the little legs just like that, and I thought it was a little bit cuter, so I made this one, and I do love it. It just looks more of a axolotl than crochet groups, and again, no hate to her, but I just like this one. Oh, I just like this one a little bit more. So hopefully they do sell just like this, and they'll be good sellers. We just have to wait. I also made Hello Kitties. Again, they're not finished. This is my pile of not finished makes that they just need a little bit more. And like just like this one, she needs her bow, her eyes, her nose, and her whiskers. And I plan to make everything besides her whiskers out of felt. And yeah, here is she. She's so cute. Here's her little tail. And she's going for $5. Yes, $5. She's gonna be the cutest little one that I've seen. Maybe 5. I feel like 5 if only she was. And there she goes. I feel like I would only price her at 5 if it was just like that. So maybe 8 for her as well. Just because of the felt eyes. The felt eyes just make a lot more cost to the product. So probably $8 for her. Look at this. It's a little pig. You can't tell me this is the cutest, not the cutest pig pattern you've ever seen. Cause to me it is. And I made these. Well, I made one in skinny chenille to see if it would make a good pocket friend. Unfortunately, it's a little too big, but it'll make a good like stress ball. Honestly, look at this. But I'm not going for that. I'm going for pocket friend. And she turned out a little too big. She's basically the size of my palm. I was hoping for smaller, but I couldn't achieve that with this pattern, which is by Meg Makes Crochet, believe. Uh, her Instagram is gonna be right here on the screen. But it's just the cutest. I've made the normal size ones with my Sweet Snuggles Light in the pink color, and unfortunately, they're just not bestsellers. I made one with mud on one of the ears and a little spot in the back, and that one did sell, but unfortunately, my normal ones have not sold yet. So it's very unfortunate that these are not bestsellers in my area because they are so cute, and I would love to make more, but I can't, unfortunately. Um, I've also made some Minecraft bees, and I've only made 3 or 4 of them, and this one just needs its eyes, the felt eyes that I will be making. And look at that, it's all square. Again, I'll put their Instagram of who made it right here on the screen. But isn't it just like so cool? It's just square. The back is square too. The wings are square. And I just want to add more boy items to this. Like, yes, girls can get this easily. It can be for anybody, but more of my items are more towards girls, and I want to aim towards more guys as well. So here's this one again. It just needs its eyes right here, right here, and these ones just need their wings and antennas and the eyes. So these are not fully finished. They need a little bit more, but yeah, I'm thinking $12 on these because they do require more sewing to them, and they're a little bit bigger. So 12 on these. I have made a little bit of blueies right here. These are gonna be $10 because the size is a little bit bigger, and they're gonna have felt eyes. That's all that they're missing, felt eyes. I do plan on making bingos as well in this size, so I plan to make those this week as well. So look out for those later this video. But yep, got these. I made 3 of those. I have little Stitch who just need his eyes and his nose. Don't mind his ears. His ears are huge, but that's okay. Stitch, he's just a cute little Stitch. And I'm hoping he does sell good because his movie is coming out really soon. I believe this week. And yeah, he's really cute. Selling him for 10 as well. Because he is really quick to make, I'm not gonna lie. I just made only one of him so far, and I plan to make 2 more. I also plan to make Angel. And yeah, it's gonna be really cute. I have more axolotls, just the blue color. And again, they're just missing their spine. Those. And you guys should let me know what other colors I should make. I also have these purple ones that are finished that have their spines. But yeah, you guys should let me know what other colors. If you guys make axolotls and sell them at markets, which colors sell best for you? Let me know. I've only had these 3 colors. I've also had an orange, but he wasn't a bestseller. But maybe I can try and make at least one of him and see if he'll sell, but we'll see. But yep, I only have these 3 colors. I have 3 of these blue ones as well. Let me see here. I have pocket chicken bodies, maple. I know I said earlier that I don't really like this pattern as much. Well, not that I don't like it. It's just I know I've said I don't like this pattern that much. Next I have these maple chicken bodies, just literally empty, ready to be stuffed, finished, and sewed on for pocket chickens, pocket friends. Um, I know that I said earlier in the video that I don't really make these that much anymore because my other ones sell better. And I did try making another one of my better looking ones, but they're just a little too big for pocket friends again, just like this pig was. And these are just the perfect size for them, so I'm gonna continue making these just for the pocket friends and not any more of the larger sizes. But yeah, they do sell pretty good as well, so I have these too. And I also have this tiny axolotl that was in the Crochet Groves pattern, as you can see here. Again, it's just missing the little spine there, and this color combination is inspired by the really rare Minecraft axolotl, and I don't think kids get the reference. So I'm not gonna make any more of these color variation, but he is really cute. He's just missing his yellow spine there. But yeah, he's a pocket friend. As you can see, this size is so much better than this pig size. You can see. Yes, they're the same like width, but length, thick wise, like you can see Sue is much smaller here. See that? And yep, that looks like all the ones that are a work in progress. Like it's just whips that need to be finished. Let me shove these back in here. And like I showed you earlier, I have this Home Depot bucket, this mini small little bucket that I have my market makes that are fully finished. So like I showed you, axolotls, 3 of these purple ones. And these are only finished out of all the other axolotls because I had this dark purple yarn with me, and I'm like, why not finish these as well? Because I have these skin guards that I was working on. Like I said, I plan on making smaller Pokemon, and I just thought that he was gonna be a good little make, and I've made 5 of these, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that they sell pretty well in the markets. Um, and yeah, look how cute and chunky he is. He fits really good on my palm. And I made 5 of them, which is kind of a lot, but oh, again, I'm thinking he's gonna be a bestseller. And to go along with those, I made a Snorlax. I made 3 Snorlax because I don't think he's gonna be as popular, but you never know. So I made 3 of him. He's a little crooked, but he's fine. He looks cute. They're chunky mine. Again, here is the Instagram for those patterns. They are free patterns on Instagram for these 3. She does have more. I believe it's Naughty Not Co Crochet. It'll be right here. And again, I love Crochet Girl's pattern. She recently came out with his mini Brontosaurus. And I am a part of her Patreon, so I did get this for free. He did come out a little wonky in the bottom with his feet, but he did turn out pretty good and cute. Good size. I plan on selling him for $15, which is not bad at all. He did take a little bit more, maybe an hour and a half for him to be finished, and it might be because it was my first time making him, but I plan to make maybe just one more in like a blue or lighter green. I'll have to see. But yeah, he did take a little bit more time than I was expecting him to. But if I make more of these and if they sell pretty good, um, I'll probably get faster and faster at making him. But yeah, it was so cute and he's so small. And last but not least, I do have one tiny little pocket elephant here. He does not have a tail. Should I add a tail, guys? He is supposed to have a tail. Lois. Again, the pattern is right here on the person who wrote this pattern is right here on the screen. Tiniest little elephant. I want to make more of these in like normal size yarns, but I just don't know if they'll hit. So I'm gonna try the Pocket Friends, and I'm only gonna make like a pink, maybe a light blue one, and one more gray one, and just see if they sell good. If they don't, then I probably will make more, or if people ask for them for a little bit bigger sizes, then I will make those, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, I only have one of these, so I should get started making more of these. And yeah, that is all for now. Again, tomorrow is Tuesday, and I will be taking you guys with me to work. I will be showing you guys how I get ready for the day and for work, and take you guys on there with me. I'll be showing you guys what I'm doing for the day and how it's going, if customers are gonna be rude or they're gonna be very like, oh, I'm so sorry you're losing jobs, which honestly, I hate being asked that question, and well, being told that statement, I'm sorry. At first, I was like, oh, thank you, but I'm like, now I'm just like, after so many times you hear it every single day, you're just like, yeah, thanks. Like, I'm literally like, I'm like, yeah, it's sad, but can't do nothing about it. So, yep, we'll see. We'll see if a lot of people show up. If nobody shows up while I'm there, at least I go in at 2 p.m. to close at 8 p.m. And yep, I'll take you guys with me. You'll see more of the behind the scenes of the break room at my Joann's a little bit when I go in. And yeah.
Hey guys, it is now Tuesday. It is around almost 10 maybe. And I woke up around 8 to take my little sister to school real quick. And I've just been chilling, and I decided to just now get ready. Well, mainly just put on my makeup. And I'll just do a time lapse of me doing my makeup. It's gonna be really quick because I don't do much for my makeup, so you'll see that. Alright guys, I finished my makeup. You saw I don't really do much. It's just my eyes, eyeliner, mascara, and a little bit of glitter today. Just a little bit of glitter. You probably can't see it because of my bangs. I do need to get them cut again. But yep, there's that. And then my glasses. And I plan to just work on Cricut so I can have the eyes ready to be cut and just like design the eyes, especially for Bluey. I don't have an SVG for those, so I need to make one for them and make sure it's the right size for it. It's not too big or too small, so I'm gonna do that today before I go to work. I do plan on going a little bit earlier. I do work at 2 today, but I have to go earlier if I'm gonna buy a couple things. I'll record a little bit of that as well, hopefully, if I'm not too shy, but I'll try. Yeah, just so I can look around, show you guys around what the last day is looking like. A little update. So it is almost 12 p.m. And I just remembered that I do have to buy a shopping cart. I know, yes, you're from Joann's, one of the smaller little black ones. I'll show you guys. Once I purchase that for one of my madrinas, she wants one. And yeah, I also bought a display from Joann's, which is I guess the Thai Beanie Baby display. I'll definitely show it to you guys. There was a smaller one, a much smaller one, which I really wanted, but unfortunately it got bought before I could purchase it, which was unfortunate, but I did buy the bigger one, and I'm hoping that I'll use that as a display for my markets, for my bigger items, so they're just not laid out on the table. And I also am gonna bring my little boo-boo soy milk today. He's in his little outfit here. Cute little outfit. Yep, I'm bringing him today. I'll put him on my apron like right here, so he'll just be facing this way and he'll just be right here with me. It's my first time bringing him, so hopefully nothing gets him dirty. If there's glitter involved, he is coming off and I'm putting in some dirt because there's always glitter somewhere in Joann's, but we'll see. And I think that's it. Again, yeah, I'm leaving at 1, so I have about an hour to make sure I'm ready and prepared. So yeah, I'll be leaving at 1. When I get there, I always do my hair in the car, so I'll do that first and then start going into Joann's and seeing what they have left and what I'm gonna buy. If I buy anything, I probably will, just some small items, but I'll see for sure. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll give you guys another update once I am heading over there. Okay guys, so I just walked in and it's literally empty. Like, we barely have anything left. But even our tables are gone. I did buy some felt by the yard, which they were giving a good deal, so I'll do that. And put on my apron for the last time. It's so sad. I wasn't expecting so much to be gone, like at all. But here we go. Gonna get my pen that fell here. And of course I brought my TV here. Just like that. And my water bottle. They gave us some cookies here. And let me log in here real quick. So yeah, it was so empty. I couldn't even believe it for myself of how empty it was. I guess they're doing a deal, an extra 90% off. I paid $7 or $6 in some cents for the things that I've got. I'll show you what I've got here. I got some felt for the aquariums that I plan to make. More water, some mermaid one, and these leaf ones that are for like more of like lizards and stuff. So I got those. Waiting for it to log on here. I'll grab a handheld. And I don't even know if I need a radio, but I'll grab one anyway. Earpiece here. And yeah, it's pretty busy because everybody's just grabbing everything, I'm being honest here. So, this works. And yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna be at the cook counter because one of my coworkers is leaving at 2 when I clock in, so there's that. Let's see if I can clock in just yet or not. Ooh, I can almost clock in actually. I was expecting it to be a little later, but we're here, so see you guys. And I'll update you once we fully close, or we're gonna close, and I'll show you what's left. Okay guys, so I am now in my car from the day being over. It is now 8:02, and yeah, we sold literally everything. There was a lady here who came in and just bought whatever was left, and yeah, we are completely finished, and tomorrow is just cleanup days, so I'll bring you guys along with that. I know I was going to show you guys how it looked like on the inside, but I wasn't allowed to have my phone, unfortunately, so there's that. But I did get a couple of felt right there for like $4 or a couple dollars actually, because of the little deal that they were having, and it was just, yeah, I got those for the aquarium, so I'm glad I got those. Like literally everything sold. It was so busy in here, and there were still people coming in trying to get in, but we were like, we're sold out. And yeah, that's gonna be it for that. I will probably update you guys later today to show you my display that I have, and also if I make anything else later today. So yeah, morning. it is now almost 8:30 and I am almost ready to leave to go to Joann's to go see what we're gonna do. Mainly clean up, that's all I know, but we did a little bit more cleaning yesterday before we left, so that reduces the amount of work. Maybe today's the only day. I am scheduled for tomorrow as well, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, just getting ready. I do go in at 9. Almost everybody is going in at 9 today. But yeah, we'll see. And I also wanted to show you guys the display that I got because I finally built it. I had to take it apart in the store. My uncle brought it to my house and I just built it last night. And I'll show you guys it. Here's the display. It's really huge. This is my eye level here. And yeah, there's a little TY beanie sign that goes on here in the shape of a heart. And I told my uncle if he could put my logo on it, and so I can easily just put it on top there. But here it is. It's really huge. I wanted this smaller one, but unfortunately it got sold before I could buy it. Here's these little pieces that are supposed to go right here, but probably don't need them. I only need them for the bottom there because it does have wheels here. And it can be turned. But we'll see. I might not even like use all of it. I might just go to like the 3rd row or something. But we'll see. Maybe this one, but not the top one. And don't mind little Diesel here. We're taking care of my uncle's dog while they're on vacation for a little bit. But yeah, there's that. Now I'm gonna go turn on my car. So it is a little bit warm. It's always cold in the summer mornings in Idaho. But yeah, just gonna go do that real quick. I had to move it earlier today as well because I was parked behind my brother. Mark it. Just turn it on here. It's a little bit warm. But yeah, I also do need to get gas, but I plan on doing that. I'll have enough to just get there. I plan on doing that after I get off of work today, but we'll see how late I get out today. I'm scheduled till 2, so we'll see how long it takes for us to clean the store. And yeah, I'll update you guys when I'm in the car at Joann. And I also forgot that I quickly did this. I am giving each of my coworkers some plushies or a keychain. They get to pick out which one they want. Mainly leggy froggies and octopus ones. But yeah, I'm giving each one to my coworker. I have 20 in here. That should be enough, hopefully, but we'll see. And yeah. Okay, guys, I am out of here now. This is most likely my last day at Joann because we cleaned up like basically everything. If they need my help, they will just message me tomorrow and I'll let you guys know about that tomorrow. But yep, for now I am heading home and I am going to do a couple things at home and then I will be crocheting for the rest of the day. And I'll let you guys know what I do crochet. I did give the gifts to my coworkers and they loved each one. They picked out a few each, which I'm glad about. And yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys. Okay, guys, it is now Thursday morning. I didn't update you guys last night, but I did crochet. I will show you guys in a minute what I'm working on because I did get an order for a sunflower bouquet. It's gonna be my first sunflower bouquet. It's just gonna be 4 of them, and with this brown wrapping paper that I'll show you guys. And it is due tomorrow, so I better get working on it. It shouldn't be too hard because I already have one part done and it needs another part and then the actual yellow flower part of it. And then I just need to glue them to the stick and just wrap them and I should be done. It was just a $30 order. She already paid me, so we're good on that. And then one of my cousin's wife messaged me saying that her friend wants a customized plushie of her dogs, little keychain ones, and I can definitely work on that as well. So if she's wanting it, I believe she does. And yeah, I'll show you guys like any updates that I have. I do plan on getting everything out of my car today if I'm not called into work, which I don't think I will be, but yeah, it is early in the morning. I have already my makeup on. And yeah, I'll update you guys on if anything else happens. I have finished making the 4 sunflowers here. I had to make them a little bit bigger, so all I did was increase my hook size. I usually make my flowers in a 4mm hook, but this time I used my 5mm hook and they definitely turned out much bigger. And I'm now going to glue them to the stems and start making the bouquet because again, it is due tomorrow. And yeah, it should be pretty easy to do that. And I'm also doing it all while I'm watching Streamer University by Kai Cenat, who is a streamer, of course, if you don't know. And I'm mainly hoping just to see Wendy Ortiz and Danny Bands and Evelyn Ortiz, of course. Those are the only main 3 that I mainly know, but yeah.
Hey guys, so I just recorded a whole bit and it didn't get none of it, the audio at least. Good thing I'm still here. So we're just gonna start off where I left off. So I was recording a Joann's yarn haul, or just a Joann's haul, but it's been different purchases since they've announced that they've closed. I'll just start off with what I was showing you guys before the camera cut off on me, but I bought a whole bolt. I believe it was a full bolt of 10 yards of felt. Yes, it is felt. It is felt by the yard and is one-sided, so the back is white. And as you can see, it looks like water. So I plan to put these in the aquariums, the small little aquariums that I make, the no fuss pets, I'm gonna call them. And yep, it's gonna be a lot of them. So I got this whole thing. I'll show you guys the other felt that I got. Oof, my other stuff fell. But I got a leaf one, so I plan to also make like I recently saw a free pattern for a chameleon. I was like, that definitely would be a really good mini pet. So I got this one and I'm gonna make some lizards, maybe even some frogs. So I'll got this one. I don't know how many yards are in it, but there is quite a few, maybe around 7. So this is a good amount of it. And let's see here. I also got a mermaid one. So I was thinking maybe like more girls would like this one. And I got quite a bit of it for the aquatic animals here. There's not too much, but there's still some. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be a good seller, but we'll see. I'll probably just make like 3 just to see if any girls like it. If they do, then I'll make more, of course. But yep, this is just for now. And then I got a whole nother bolt of the water one here. A whole nother bolt, which I believe is 5 yards, but I'm not too sure. I don't remember. But here's another water one because I do plan on making more water aquariums. So there's this one. And I'll show you guys some of the yarn really quickly because I also don't have much storage. So, or some of the things real quick. I got this letter board at Joann's. I plan to put some things on it for my market. I got 4 skeins of Big Twist Value in the color cyan. 4 of those. 3 of this lilac color, super pretty. 4 of this purple color here. 2 of this Bernat blanket, baby blanket frosting. I plan to make some chickens, excuse me, out of these. And I know I'm not a Bernat blanket girly, but these ones are super soft. And yeah, just chickens out of these. Really good. Also got a lot of, or in these bags at least, 2 or 3 skeins of the Big Twist Twinkle. It's really sparkly red here. Um, some sanitizing wipes for my markets because you always need some of those. A Big Twist Value Pound Plus brown, and some shipping bags for $5 here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm rushing through this because if I don't have that much stores, I want to show you guys everything and kind of fast. So I got some fabric because I do want to get into making my dog's clothes. So this is for my little girl. This one, purple. This little purple one here. This blue one for my boy. It's really pretty plaid there. And almost the exact same one, but in a more of a purple colored. It's super, super pretty. It's not really showing that well on camera, but it's super, super pretty. Um, some rib knit, Juicy Couture, 1 yard on each of these. I got 2 of those. Alright, let me pause it and I'll be right back with the next bag. Alright, I forgot to show this one. Big Tooth Value Pound Plus in the varsity red. Of course I grabbed the rest that they had, which was 4. Here's 1 for now. I love the Big Tooth Pound Plus ones because they come with over 1,000 yards, and the Red Heart and Karen Heart or Karen yarns only come with the bigger skeins with like at least 800 to 900 yards. This one has so much more yards, so that's why I grabbed a lot of these. And yep, let me grab the next bag. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let me show you another part of my haul. I got this sewing machine because I want to learn how to sew. It's a Miraculous brand sewing machine. It's really small. It's for kids, but this is how I'm going to learn how to sew. So in the future, I'll probably get a sewing machine for myself. But this is how I'll learn. There's that one. I got this one. It's also going to be for aquariums. It's a really small one though, but it'll be a really fancy one. Ooh, pretty. I got this no-sew throw blanket, which is just granny squares. Look at that, and the back would be this really pretty print. So I had to grab that. Um, I got some bias tape for the fabric, some yarn, some felt of some clouds, which is super pretty, and I'll be planning to put it in some shelves that I've been wanting to finish up there. I grabbed. Okay, I finally found a solution to my problem. So let me continue. I was just about to say I got a lot more fabric, but I'm not about to show you guys those just so the video is a little bit shorter than I wanted it to. Um, but it is a little bit more of the mermaid felt, a little bit more of the water felt, and some white knit rib for again learning how to So, and then I believe that was it for those. So let me grab another bag here. Okay, so now going again with the next bag. Take out one of my totes here. I got a couple more of these varsity red, but in the normal big twist value skeins. Got a couple more of those. Let's see, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I don't know where they found these, but they had these really cute free patterns that I could take. They've never had them before, and they just put them out. So I got this really cute Happy Granny striped Afghan. It looks like a blanket to me, but I plan to make these in Stranger Things, but a Stranger Things theme, because in Stranger Things they do have in season 3, um, they do have a crocheted blanket, and it looks more like this one. And I know I could easily make it by myself, but bless me. But I want to make sure it looks really cute too. I just don't want to freehand it either, so I got one of these. That's all for this bag.
Okay, guys, so I am just now getting out of my house. It's currently 9:27. I wanted to leave a little bit earlier to go to the stores, at least 8:30, but I was a little too sleepy today, and I still had a shower, so my hair is still a little wet, but here I am. I think I'm only gonna go to one store today, and the others I can go on Monday or maybe Saturday tomorrow. It is Friday morning now, but yeah, we'll see. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later when I get back home. I plan to show you guys what I bought. I'm mainly only gonna go to Dollar Tree and also get my prescription, but yeah, that's basically it if I get anything from Dollar Tree. I want to check out what they have for aquariums and see if they're a really good price for them. So yeah, see you guys later. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and subscribe down below. I hope to be making more videos like this, and vlogs, crochet vlogs, what I made for my market days, just so many more things I hope to do and accomplish with this YouTube channel. And leave a comment down below any recommendations for market makes, any colors that I should make of things that I've already made, or anything. Just leave a comment down below, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.